Hello, this is Monica Lopez, librarian, Cerritos College Library, and this is a guide that was put together for your class for communication to help you with your research, to find resources for your debate. And this is an actual website. Up here is the actual URL or website. Professor Aguirre should have this guide and the link to share with you either through Canvas or through email. But this is the actual website address for this guide. And what I'd like to do is actually go through the different tabs and just point out some key things to help you as you're putting together your research. The first thing actually I'm going to show you is that there is this chat with librarian option, and this appears pretty much on every page that we have for the library in the guides. Now, right now, this is not online just because it's after hours, but typically you'll see the option to start chatting with a live librarian. An actual person will help you and even do a Zoom share screen if you need that. So definitely want to point that out, that that's another option for you. And so these tabs up here are available so that you can go through them, and they have a lot of resources and a lot of ways to help you as you're putting together your debate. So this first page is called Getting Started, and there are different boxes that you see that will help you and guide you. Obviously, the chat with a librarian has the chatting capabilities. You can actually go through the different boxes here and get the information about how you can chat, you can call, you can come into the library in person, you can email, and there is a form so that if you wanted to put a request in to have a librarian work with you. So you do have that option as well. And then if we go back up here to the top, if you go to the Finding a Topic tab, then you can see that there is some information about how to get started. If you don't have a topic, if you don't have a topic assigned to you, either from a professor or a coach, then you can probably look through this website, procon.org. I'm going to click on it so that it opens up and you can get some ideas, some topics that you can kind of go through and kind of see what kind of ideas you can get. So that's an option for you. I'll go back to the page here. And so that's a website that we recommend if you want to take a look at it. The next tab, Gathering Information, it actually now starts giving you ideas of databases. These are library databases that you have access to. You log into them if you're off campus, and you do have those available to you. These first ones definitely are recommended. U.S. Major Dailies are for newspaper articles. So you might want to take a look at that one. Academic Search Complete is one of our databases for lots of different types of resources. So that's another suggestion. And then obviously we do have links to some other resources as well. And within this tab, you do have some suggestions for Boolean searching, which is basically when you're searching in any of the databases or even on websites, is to use the words and, or, and not when you're searching to be able to connect your keywords or your ideas to give you more results. It helps you refine your searches. So that's something that you might want to review as well. There is a nice little video here that you can play, a YouTube video that you might want to take a look at to give you some more support. So that's under that Gather Information. The next tab is Media Sources, and this is just a list of some online media sources, NPR, CNBC. Obviously, there's 4 different ones there that we suggest that you can take a look at. The next tab is a Statistics tab, and so these are again some recommended websites that you can take a look to get information, some data basically to support your debate. And then obviously the next Argument and Debate is just a list of different ebooks and actual print materials that we do have in the library. And obviously there are some websites too that you might want to take a look at, again, to help you find topics. Evaluating Sources is just the last website where this is a really good video. I recommend one of my colleagues, librarian Stephanie, walks you through that process and some other links too. About when you're looking at different resources that are not part of the databases that are from the library or any type of print materials, some of the things that you might want to think about when you're looking and fact checking, kind of looking at things just to make sure that they're okay. So again, this is just a really quick run through this guide. I started out with the Getting Started tab, and it kind of walks you through a lot of how to get to the library in terms of help. If you go to the library homepage, there's a link up here just from this guide, and that takes you right to the main library homepage. And this has a lot of resources as well. It has, again, the information about when the library is open and the chat, and obviously a lot more information about having access to the library. But I basically was walking you through that particular guide that Professor Aguirre will be sharing with you the actual website address. And so you do have access to that through Canvas or through, I believe she'll be sharing that through your email. So this is just a quick video for you to at least get to know this guide, kind of walk you through some of the resources. And again, if you have any questions, the library is open and you can come to the library or you can chat with us via the chat box that we do have. So definitely take advantage of that. Thank you for your time.